need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought
Monday.
he said Monday.
Like mundane,
bad.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned. They were able to dismantle that defense.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. John Henson out there with Booker. Then there's Ellis. Then there's Lowry. And it's George into the three. Ellis can't get it to go. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And the deciding factor in that one was their successful play. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Now here's Ellis. A 23-point game for him in a win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Thompson kicks the freak.
Who's with me?
He feeds it to Iguodala. Another
Let's
three for Golden State.
You really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right. Now, listen, that's good.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Andrade, and two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on George. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Puts the least at the line. Let's go. Steph Curry free throw down. Pack, man.
And both free throws good from Freak.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Dishes to Ellis to the inside. That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
He's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
Now here's Ellis after the miss from Andre Iguodala. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Freak passes to Favors. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Booker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Come on, let's go.
And there's the pass to
Oh my God. These turnovers in 2K, man.
On the wing, George. He's covered by Thompson. Fires the three. And it's George missing. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40%
Oh
so
my
far this
God.
game.
Right now, let's go a lot of
Thomas Robinson is checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in.
Come back.
And the Pacers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Indiana. We've got Booker. Ellis is out there with George Hill. That's Lance Stevenson. And it's Henson in at the 5 spot. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He ended with 32 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Here's Ellis after the made shot from Clay Thompson.
Why would you set a
Takes it off the
screen,
glass.
Andre? Why in the world did you set a screen out of eggs?
Ellis has got 7 points in the game.
Now, that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Come on.
Here's Andrade, and Henson shows it back. Iguodala kicks the free. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Misses off the left iron. Indiana leading. Hill drives in. There's the dish to Stevenson. Here's Henson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. This shoot too.
Yeah, good job. You take it right at it.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Oh, it's okay. You right.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off the turnover.
Oh, here's Freak. This game was on score 32. Iguodala kicks the Freak.
Get in there. And one. Let's go.
Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. That's 7 points for Freak. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
And
Lowry gets double teamed. Booker with it. Robinson picks him up. Henson.
Get
And it's blocked.
Why that lob up to play?
It's deflected. And stolen by
I thought that was
Booker.
Andre Iguodala. What the fuck?
Stevenson drives in. Lowry has the open look. Nails the wide open jump shot. Lowry's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana. Outside Robinson. Kicks it to Freak.
Here we go. Behind the back. Oh, we gonna carry. Kyrie.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
As a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the Warriors making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Stevenson setting the pick for Lowry. Charity strike shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's 8 points for Lance Stevenson.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He went over the offensive plan and said that it hinges on running through Robinson.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. To the paint. Changes up. He takes it up and brings it in. Freak's got 11 points.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Pacers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on this.
Kevin, thank you. Here with
All right, guys, I want to go over some things before we get back out there. All right, you starters, I expect you guys to be nice and fresh in the second half. Bench really gave us some great production. Nice to see something from everybody out there. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Freak really making a difference here.
That first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
On the right, Thompson and Iguodala. Then it's Freak, then there's Favors, and it's Gomez, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's Freak missing.
Are you fucking serious?
Pacers leading by 5.
Wide open trade ball, A-minus.
Ellis with it. Picked up by Thompson. They set the pick. Here's George, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Freak kicks to Favors. That one off the back iron and out. And for the Pacers, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Passes it to Booker. That's the 3 fly. That calls. Nice speed that time from George. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That one misses. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Ellis, left side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. For Indiana, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Here's Andrade.
Oh,
shot is off. And Indiana will go the other way with it. They host the Kings after this game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
They bucket in no time at all. Freak's got 14 points for the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Lowry dishes to Ellis. Puts one up from 19. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And here's Freak. He's got 14. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Curry's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Indiana.
To check out Freak here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in scoring, first in steals, and then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
That's good.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
That's good. Freak's got 16 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
George against Favors. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. The Warriors making a change here. Robinson's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. George Hill's checked in for Kyle Lowry. three against Ellis.
Take your own teammate.
Outside Curry. Here's him.
And you can tell he's hungry, because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And he gets it to go. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Freak passes to Curry. At the elbow, it's Robinson. It's rebounded by Indiana.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. With the bars in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Pacers in 5th.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Now, here is Hill. He's covered closely. Stevenson kicks to Henson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Thunder, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors a couple spots below.
Well, for the Warriors, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Now, here's George. He has 6. He dishes it to Anderson. The 11-footer. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Here's Andrade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Golden State. Free. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's perfect from the line this time. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the and the final period of play just about to start. On the court for Indiana. Anderson is out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Johnson. Then it's George Hill. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Here's Andrade. Offline with his 3.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
And there's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And it's Iguodala missing.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Hill dishes to Johnson. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point. But their legs still look fresh.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Thompson, he's checked in for Rivers. And Indiana with a change here, too. Monte Ellis checked in for George Hill. And the basket good. Pacers leading by 7. three-point line. It's Ellis. Thompson with the rebound.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
At the line of fours, Derek Favors.
And that one falls for Favors. And some changes here for the Pacers. Henson comes in for Amir Johnson. And it's George in for Anderson. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Ellis outside. Here's the three. But he recovers it. Back to George. Misses the three. Warriors trail by 6. The feed to Thompson. Lee Pennis was put in just the right spot.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
Such a wide open look. And it's 13 points for Ellis.
And he came off that screen, and then he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, we can mark those up for him.
And that one's good, George.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Favors passes to Freed. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. George with the ball. Over in the corner, Ellis. And a piece of it.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Iguodala, no good.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it can have, you're right.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so Lowry nails both of them. Warriors trail by 8. Down low. Gomez moves it to Iguodala. And Thompson kicks to Freak. Clock at 6. Pass to Favors. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Some fantastic numbers for Thompson. He's got 8 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Here we are in time.
Quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
The drive by Ellis. It's blocked. Here's Henson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. Warriors trail by 9.
Yeah, we just won by 20 against freaking.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Iguodala drilled from 11 feet out.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Lowry from outside. Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Freak kicks to Iguodala. To the middle. Here's Andrade. The rebound by Paul George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Feeds it to Booker. Outside for Lowry. Outside, George. Pass to inside. Booker dishes to George. Lets the 3 fly. And good on the basket. Booker. George has got 11 in the second half.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
They bucket in no time at all.
this guy really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier. Now he has 3 in this half.
To the paint. Here's Ellis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's 15 points for Monte Ellis. Warriors trail by 9. Freak kicks to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And George, here we go. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
You know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
55 seconds left in the fourth. Freak kicks to Thompson. Here's Freak from deep three-point range. They'll get another chance. And Henson sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last.
You don't trust you.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
Tough possession. Gomez, tough possession there. They stay with it, but they just can't make it. They go to the intentional foul.
In this game, once you get the big man, they automatically shoot. I do not know why.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
They're automatically shooting. They're automatically. They're taking this ball.
Put on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And Clark, maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
I don't think it's going to happen, partner.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Greg went deep for that one.
Yeah. And he ends up missing both free throws. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Freak. Gets the 3 to fall. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
I don't know why they.
And here are the Warriors now. From deep. There's the bucket. Good.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Especially now, Greg. I mean, this is a critical.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Monte Ellis.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving.
And, folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal,
Alright, bro. 2K, I'm done. There's the box scores. K with 11. I mean, Clay Thompson with 11, K with 6. And all this other shit. And Monte had 15. I don't know how the fuck they won, nigga.
Mount a chain reaction.